Hello everyone, welcome to DevOps for Your Family. My name is Rajeshwaran. We are working on the Terraform AWS resource creation using Terraform, and we have a couple of videos. I have uploaded around 8 to 9 videos in the playlist. So today video is all about how can we deploy two EC2 instance across two availability zone. So if I go to my VPC and subnet.tf file, here we are having our VPC, custom VPC, that is named as mobile app VPC. In that we are going to create two public subnet, that is subnet A and subnet B. These are the two subnet that will get associated with the routing table. This is our new routing table, not the new, it's a custom table we have already created. We are associating the public subnet A and public subnet B to this routing table, and here we are having, this is the ec2 instance.tf file. Here I have created a local.tf file that we are going to leverage to deploy the subnet across to availability zone. If you see this, using this locals variable, I'm using the subnets as a key, and this is the values that has been declared here as subnet underscore a dot id and subnet underscore b dot id. If I go to the ec2.instance.tf, here in the subnet id, I'm using the local dot subnet. Local, it's a variable name, dot subnet is a key, using count dot index, this function, and I have mentioned this count argument, that is the attribute reference, that we are going to leverage the length function. When this code run the first time, it will go and check the length function, and it will go for the first iteration, that is local.subnet, and it will go and deploy the ec2 instance in the subnet A, and followed by the next iterative, that will be the count.index. This will be the second iterative, that it will go and pick the subnet B, and it will deploy the ec2 instance in the zone B. So using this one, we are going to deploy the nginx web page in two different availability zone of the respective ec2 instance, and then expected name of the ec2 instance to be dfu underscore instance hyphen 1 and hyphen 2. Here if you don't give +1, the instance name start with 0 and followed by dfu instance 1. I just want my instance to be named with 1 and 2. I just added +1. Okay, let me go and do the action. Let me go and like deploy this sh file. So what it will do, it will go and validate. First it will go and use the Terraform fmt command to format my code, followed by the Terraform validate command to validate my code, that is the Terraform files, for the syntax error, and I think it was successfully validated, that one, followed by the Terraform plan. Then it will sleep for 5 seconds, and followed by this will be going to apply the changes, whatever the plan which showed to us, that is 2 to change now, that is the add now. It's going to create two ec2 instance across two availability zone, in that we can going to just check in a while in the AWS console. And how it going to deploy, I am running in the .terraform.th .sh file. I am just going to show that one, so that, yeah, we are using -auto approve flag, else it will wait for our confirmation to press yes to go ahead and apply the resources. Since I have used this -auto approve flag, but this is not the case for enterprise or the production environment. Anyway, the production environment, we are going with the CI/CD process, and we are not going to make any we are going with the branching concept. So all the changes will get approved it by pull request. So in that case, this is not a problem. But yeah, this, since it's a demo, I use this auto approve functionality. So I think if I go to my AWS console, and if I just refresh my page, we can able to see there will be a two, yeah, there was a two ec2 instance named dfu instance 1 and 2, and I'm going to get the ec2 public ip to just ensure that the page was successfully deployed, the nginx website. Okay, I'm accessing this one. Yeah, for the first instance we can able to successfully get the page welcome to DevOps for you channel using the nginx .sh files. If you see, so this is just a bash command. I just have it here, and I'm just using this index.html. I'm just displaying the welcome to DevOps for you channel web page. And let us go to the second instance and let us see whether we can be able to get the web page. Let it load. Okay, it should not be https since we are using http. Yeah, I think there is a issue with my second instance because this will not take this much of time. Oh, it was not able to reach to my web page. Let me quickly do a troubleshooting. Let me do a telnet and 80. No, and also I'm doing the telnet port for 22. Why I'm doing this one? Because in my security group I have just added these two inbound rules. Maybe if I go and show you for the ingress 22 and 80, that is the reason I just quickly did a telnet for those port, and I will do the same for my first instance. Anyway, it was reachable by the way, the web page, but I just want to ensure that I'm just giving you a troubleshooting tips. Yeah, it was reachable through 22. There's this port number, and it should reachable through the port 80 also. Yes, done. So the first instance there was no issue. If I quickly go through my security group for the validation, the first instance no issue. If I go to the second instance and if I just do a quick check on the security group, because this is one security group I'm attaching for the both instance. If you see, SSH and 80 port was already defined and the outbound everything looks fine to me. And my next troubleshooting touch point will be the routing. So I'm going to the VPC and I will go to the subnet. I can able to see two subnet was created, and if I go to the route table and if I go to the routes and all the traffic except this one, this will be going to 0.0 IGW, that is the internet gateway which we created using the Terraform. Yeah, DFU IGW I can able to see. I think I'm going to check the subnet association. Yeah, I got it. The issue here is for the subnet, you can able to see there is only one subnet which was associated with my route table, that is the public subnet A. That is the reason we can able to reach the public subnet in the with the along over the port number 8 and 22, but not the second instance that was deployed in the zone B, that is the public subnet A. So let me go and check what was the issue. So here if you see, this public subnet B should be get associated with this route table. So if we associated that one to this route table, then yeah, the issue get resolved. Let me just quickly go through my route table and I will see what is the problem here for the association. Yeah, I got it. If you see in the route table association, this public subnet underscore a dot id that was already attached or associated with our route table. But if you see, there is a problem, we are having again attaching by mistake underscore A. This should be underscore B. Why? Because then only the public subnet B get associated with the route table. Now if I do a git status, okay, and I have to run the Terraform. I don't have that. I'm just going to run all the commands so that it will just go through the format, validation, plan and apply. And let us wait for this to apply the changes, and the expected output what we are expecting here is the outcome. Here we can able to see the same mobile app public subnet B should get associated with this route table. Then we can able to access the web page. Let us wait for this to happen. Yeah, I think it is getting replaced by B. Let me see. Yeah, it's applying the changes. I'm just waiting for the changes to be applied successfully. Yes, one to add and one to destroy. It was destroyed the existing one. Yeah, I can able to see this was successfully deployed. If I just route table, if I go and check this one association, yeah, yeah, now if you see this was able to replace the public subnet B, but the public subnet A got removed. Maybe I have missed something. Okay, so that means this time this is get attached to the public subnet association of the A, but the previous public subnet association got removed, and it was only pick the new changes. If you see, uh, this is get associated the existing subnet, and it removed the ACE subnet association. Let me go, and if you see, this was removed. Okay, what I will do, I will just see the ec2 instance. Okay, and if I go and check the, this is the public subnet A and this is public subnet B. Okay, if I go and check what is the association here in the VPC, and route table, check this one association B. So that means this time I can able to access the public IP of the B subnet. This is 1321 ending with 118. Yeah, this one. But we go and check this 54. This should not be able to get the web page. Why? Because this was replaced with the other one. So let me see this one. And here if you see, this is the public subnet association, route table association public subnet A, and this one B, and this one hyphen RT hyphen A. Okay, fine. So this is the VPC ID. This is the one. What I will do quickly, I will just try everything and I will try to recreate and see. Okay, okay. So I will continue this video in my next part, because this will take some time for me to destroy everything. But yeah, but I will run this one and I will upload the continuous troubleshooting in after destroying all these resources in my next video. Let me just Terraform destroy Okay, I'll be destroying all the resources now, and I will continue this video troubleshooting, and so that in my next video we can able to access both ec2 instant web pages which got deployed into availability zone. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.